standing next to each other, suited up. I'm like, oh, this feels good. You know what I mean? So that do feel good too. But what I'm saying is like, when you that unicorn, like, has anybody here ever seen a unicorn? No. You have. You looking at one, bro. You looking at one. Is what I'm telling you. But what I'm saying is, it feels good because when you think of unicorn, you think of magic, you think of glitter. And I don't know homo stuff or no girly stuff, but yeah, like I got a horn on my head right now. Like I fart glitter. That's just how I feel about myself because I know I'll bring it to the table. And I know you gonna look at me, you gonna think I'm a piece of mess, or you gonna think I'm no good. You gonna be like, oh yeah, this just a horse, this is a donkey. You think I'm a donkey off Shrek, and then I just unicorn you like, oh yeah, you ain't think I knew about stuff. You ain't think I knew about crypto. You ain't think I knew how to establish an LLC. You ain't think I knew about nonprofit organization. You ain't think I knew about sports. You ain't think I knew how to read a book. And then here's the thing. You ain't know I was from the streets. You ain't know I was no sucker. You ain't know I used to be out here on the block. Like, you ain't know I turned my life around. You're literally looking at me and giving me all of these assumptions, and then I just get to fart my unicorn dust away. You know what I mean? Like, again, it sounds very childish, but when you think about something like that, like, we talking about a unicorn. Nobody's ever seen one. But people, you know what I mean? So you get to stand out and be something because of the way that you look. But I'm pretty sure a lot of us, if not, I'm looking at some of y'all look like me. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all have doubted yourselves because of the way that you looked and you felt like, they ain't gonna take me serious, like, because I'm black. Or because I got dreads, or because I got a beard, or because my pants sag. So we already know how people are gonna treat us when they see us. So imagine if they expected to treat you wrong and you come in there and you outsmart them. Like, I used to ask questions all day just to outsmart my teachers. Like, I was a nerd in school. I was a smart ass, but I was a nerd. I was a troublemaker, but I was a nerd. I was a funny guy, but I was a nerd. So anytime somebody would try to call me on something, oh, Deontay, were you listening? Like, for instance, when I said something to you, I'd have been like, yeah, my fault. I won't talk again, my man, but I heard you talking about the real estate stuff, blah, blah, blah. I was a smart ass. So I would have hit, if I was you, when that happened, what I did to you, I would have hit me with it, man, you right, bro, but I heard everything you said. You talking about this and this and that. You pulled out Monopoly board, but then I'd have been like, you right, bro, just, can I get a little bit more respect? Then you would have had me shut up. You know what I mean? So, and that's what I used to like to do, like the teachers that, oh, Deontay, you're always in the hallways playing. Let me see your grades. And I pull out that 4.3 on them, like, what you mean? Like, I'm topping the class. Like, what do you mean? Like, where they see me, I used to be selling CDs. Right outside this door, my locker was literally, I used to sell CDs in the hallway. All I sell CDs and candy because they didn't have candy in here before. Y'all probably know what CDs is. Before you download the music and all of that, that's how you got the music. Like, I was in here getting money, and the teachers would be mad, like, yo, all you come to school is to make money. Like, yeah, no, go talk to my counselor. Go look at my report card. Go talk to my football coach. Like, come to school every day. I'm on time. I don't know how people don't go to school. No skip. If I did leave school, it's because I had a job, I had a car. We should go out these doors down here. We would go to Subway to get lunch, to come back, just to stunt. Yo, like, back in my day, yo, I got a job. I went to go cash my check, and I'm coming back and eating Subway in front of all y'all stunt because I drove here. I wasn't leaving school to go, like, where do you hang out when you leave school? So, like, that's what I'm saying, like, but people expect those things of you, and I can talk for hours, I can rant, go all over the place. Like, I really appreciate this. I love doing this kind of stuff, man. And just even, like, seeing that I got y'all attention, like, I appreciate all of that. But I really do want y'all to, like, take advantage of your youth, take advantage of your imagination, take advantage of creativity. If you have an idea that's burning in your heart or in your mind, don't let the young man or the young lady or boy next to you tell you it's dumb. Don't let him tell you no, like, again, like, y'all, I'm 36. Like, I have a lot of woulda, shoulda, coulda. You know, just because I didn't apply myself or I didn't try. And you all are sitting in a room and you do not have to have the opportunity to woulda, shoulda, coulda. Even if you fail. Like, I've tried things. I opened up a candy store, ran it for a year. It didn't work. It failed. You know, I call myself trying to get, but I've learned things along the way that I wouldn't regret. So if you're going to do things to progress and to be successful in life, do it scared. Don't worry about people hating on you because you ain't got no hater dream pop. Somebody's always going to talk about you. You're doing the right thing or you're doing the wrong thing. Somebody's going to talk about you. Somebody's going to hate on you. Don't worry about none of that. Like, go be great for real because at the end of the day, there's always somebody watching you to see how good you really are. And when they find out how good you really are, then they'll want you. And it might take a year. It might take 2 years. It might take 5 years. But let's say, for instance, somebody interested in art. You just keep doodling. Somebody, that's ugly. That's dumb. And then over enough time, year 6, I see your art piece. You ain't got no money. I'm like, yo, that's nice. I'll give you $75,000 for that. You might think that's far-fetched, but there are people who are involved in worlds that your imagination holds and contains that people will pay you for your imagination. How crazy that idea sounds. Because if you think about it, nothing was invented until it was invented. You understand what I'm saying? So we wouldn't know what a cell phone was if somebody wasn't bold enough to say, I'm going to make a cell phone. If somebody wasn't bold enough to say, I'm going to make a chair, we'd be sitting on the floor. Somebody gonna say, I'm gonna make shoes. So somebody had a crazy idea nobody believed in. Planes fly. You can put food in the microwave, it gets hot that fast. You know what I mean? Like cars drive. You don't have to walk anywhere. You don't have to pull things with a horse. Somebody was crazy enough or smart enough or bold enough to have an idea and to actually put it to fruition and make it happen. And then another thing is, don't be afraid to support your brothers or your friends or whatever you want to call it. Like, as all y'all in this room, hopefully there's no problem with anybody in here, but even so, if it is, like, and again, I ask, who likes to get money? All y'all could even get money together. I'm pretty sure it's 1 or 2 people here that's 18 years old. Somebody probably got a driver's license to where y'all can put y'all money together, buy a van, get some lawnmowers. Y'all might think it's petty, but I made more money cutting. I was making $500 a day cutting grass in the summertime. Yeah, I made like $250 at the jail before I got a raise a day. So you think about it, cutting grass or being in the office. So imagine if y'all 18, y'all 16, all y'all put in about 2 trucks or 2 vans. You got 2 businesses sitting right here. Like, it sounds crazy, it sounds far-fetched, but you cannot be afraid to think like that because it is possible. And you can become a 100-aire or a 1,000-aire or a million, whatever your goals are, you really can become those things if you work for it. And like, I let people shut me down all the time and tell me, no, don't do it. And I wish I did it. You know what I mean? And I have friends that I hung around who didn't believe in my dreams. And I have friends who were a little bit more weird because I was part of the cool crowd. You know what I mean? So the friends the people who we talked about was the people who believed in me, and I didn't want to go to them because of my friend. Does that make sense? Like, I'm hanging with the cool dudes, you know, I'm one of the dudes who hang on the block, and you know, we talking about girls, we talking about partying on the weekend, and then all the kids who we talk about, look at him, oh, he gets straight in, he's sitting in front of class, oh, he's the teacher's pet. These are the kids who I talked about then, who now believe in me and be like, yo, Deontay, what are you up to? How can I help you? And then the friends who I hung with, unfortunately, not all of them, because you see my bro, but you know, the friends that I hung with, they're in jail, they're dead, they broke, they bums, and I'm none of that. And not putting anybody down, but I don't want that for myself. I don't want that for any of you in here. So like, y'all gotta believe in yourself. Like, but it's a million ways to get paid. And like I said, going all the way back to circling to, it started with